Hello. Now come to last essential whorl, gynoecium, innermost fourth whorl. Innermost whorl, fourth whorl, female whorl called gynoecium. Its unit is carpel. Right? Gynoecium is also pistil. Getting the words right? Okay. So this gynoecium, this carpel is innermost. If it is a complete flower, a bisexual flower. If it is only female flower, then it is innermost, but it is third whorl. चलो MCQ के लिए तैयार हो जाओ. Calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. If all the four whorls are present, the flower is bisexual, having both the sex organ. Flower have all the four whorls, so it is complete flower. And the innermost whorl is gynoecium. If it is a female flower, then androecium is absent, right? So it will be 1, 2, 3, third whorl. Okay? ऐसे घुमा फिरा के क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे और आप पूरा 360 डिग्री में घूम जाओ. सिंपल लैंग्वेज है, समझ लो. तो गायनो मतलब हमने बोला था फीमेल, राइट? गायनो फीमेल. एंड्रो मतलब हमने बोला था मेल. ओके? स्टेमन के स्पेलिंग में मेन है. गायनोशियम फीमेल सेक्स ऑर्गन, इनरमोस्ट whorl, essential whorl. Its unit is carpel. So this diagram which I have drawn is a carpel. Okay, this is a carpel. The carpel has three parts. Carpel has three parts. This is called stigma. The upper part swollen, disc-like, or sometimes it is feathery, it is globular, it's sticky. ये stigma पोलन ट्रैप करने के लिए डिजाइंड है. ओके? जो पोलन ग्रेन ट्रैवल करेंगे, ये फ्लावर से दूसरे फ्लावर पॉलिनेशन करेंगे, वो पोलन ग्रेन टैप करने के लिए डिजाइंड है. So different variations are there. It may be sticky, it may be disc shaped, it may be feathery. Okay? So this is stigma. Then this long tube-like structure is called style. And the basal swollen part is ovary. And inside the ovary, ये जो अंदर का structure है, right? This inside the ovary, this total part, ये पूरा वाला, okay? This total structure is called ovule. This total structure is called ovule. Ovule attached to ovary wall. Okay? ये जो ovary है ना, ovary का ये पूरा क्या है? ओवरी का ये पूरा है वॉल. ओवरी का ये पूरा है वॉल, राइट? ओवरी वॉल को ओव्यूल अटैच्ड है ये पॉइंट पे. ओवरी वॉल को ओव्यूल अटैच्ड है ये पॉइंट पे. दिस पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट इज कॉल्ड प्लासेंटा. दिस पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट इज कॉल्ड प्लासेंटा. ओके? देखो शब्द आप zoology में भी जानते हो. Your umbilical cord is connected to your mother's uterine wall by the point called placenta. So placenta provides nourishment to growing baby inside the uterus, growing fetus. Okay? Same. थोड़ा आगे का बोल रही हूँ इसलिए ये शब्द हाईलाइट कर रही हूँ. Okay? रिप्रोडक्शन में इसको बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस है, राइट? सो the point of contact of ovary wall to ovule is called placenta. This entire structure is ovule. Ovule is enclosed within the ovary. Tubular part style, and this is stigma. एक एक का function देखते हैं. Stigma is designed for trapping the pollen grain which is coming by the process of pollination. Style is elongated tubular part which rises the height of the stigma and helping in trapping the pollen grain. Ovary is basal swollen part which develops, which encloses one or many ovules. Okay? चलो अब आपने थोड़ा 10th का याद करना है. पोलन ग्रेन जाके यहाँ पे गिर गया, पॉलिनेशन हो गया, यहाँ पे फर्टिलाइजेशन की प्रोसेस हो गई ओव्यूल के अंदर। तो फर्टिलाइजेशन के बाद ये जो ओवरी वॉल है, ओके, ये जो ओवरी वॉल है, ये ओवरी वॉल आफ्टर फर्टिलाइजेशन, ovary wall after fertilization become fruit wall, or I can say fruit. Simply you can say fruit, or sometimes in MCQ they use the word fruit wall. So ovary wall ripens to fruit wall, ovary ripen to fruit. Okay, and ovule after fertilization develop into seed. ओके, सो ये है फर्टिलाइजेशन के पहले का स्ट्रक्चर, ये है फर्टिलाइजेशन के बाद, सो इट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड पोस्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन के पार्ट, राइट? ओके, सो स्टिग्मा स्टाइल ओवरी encloses ovule. Inside the ovule, this is the point of contact called placenta, and the placenta provides nourishment to developing baby plant present in the ovule, right? Ovule after fertilization develop into seed. आप जानते हो सीड के अंदर एम्ब्रियो होता है, फर्टिलाइजेशन के बाद ही तो बनता है, एंड ओवरी वॉल बिकम फ्रूट वॉल। ओके, सो दिस इज टोटल स्ट्रक्चर। चलो लेट अस रीड द सिंपल टर्मिनोलॉजी रिलेटेड टू गाइनोशियम। ओके, सो वी आर ऑन पेज नंबर 75 एनसीईआरटी। वी आर ऑन पेज नंबर 75 एनसीईआरटी। Gynoecium is a female reproductive part of flower and is made up of one or more carpels. Okay, one or more carpel. अब देखो, अगर सिंगल कार्पेल है मोनोकार्पेलरी, दो कार्पेल है बाइकार्पेलरी, ट्राई कार्पेलरी, पेंटाकार्पेलरी, पॉलीकार्पेलरी. Isn't it simple? Number of carpels, one carpel मोनोकार्पेलरी, दो कार्पेल बाइकार्पेलरी, 5 पेंटाकार्पेलरी, more than that polycarpellary ovary. Okay, see now. Gynoecium. A carpel consists of three parts, mainly stigma style ovary. Ovary is always with female, that you know. The stigma is usually the tip of the style and it is receptive for surface for the pollen grain. यहाँ पे आके pollen grain deposit होगा. Okay, so यहाँ पे आके pollen grain deposit होगा. Remember, pollen is not part of the stigma. It's by the process of pollination it is carried out. Pollen grain यहाँ पे carried कैसे हुआ है? By the process of pollination. Right? Okay, so it receives pollen grain. Then stigma is the tip of style and is receptive surface of pollen grain. Each ovary bear one or more ovule attached to flattened cushion-like placenta. One or many ovule attached to this part, cushion-like structure, that is placenta. Placenta is a point of contact between ovule and ovary wall. When more than one carpel is present, they may be free, as in lotus or rose. आपने rose देखा होगा. There are many carpels, flower के center में, right? And called apocarpus. They are termed syncarpus when carpels are fused, syn together. Apo, free. Apocarpus, carpels are free. Syncarpus, carpels are united. When carpels are fused, as in mustard and tomato, after fertilization, the ovule develop into seed and the ovary matures into fruit. Okay, चलो हमने future लिख लिया है. Okay, अब हम देखते हैं ये apocarpus, syncarpus, carpel हमको कैसे दिखाई देगा. Right? So, see now, the carpels are free or united. So, this is a simple diagram which will explain you this terminology. See, अभी जो मैंने सिंपल भाषा में आपको बोला, look at this. Okay, this is one single carpel. This is stigma, right? Style and ovary, right? Okay, देखो अब सिंगल है, this is monocarpellary. Okay, अगर तीन है और फ्री है, they are three carpels and free, then it is called apocarpus. There are also three but united, then it is called syncarpus condition. अच्छे से देख लो बेटा. Monocarpellary, one single carpel. 3 free, so it is apocarpus. 3 united, or it can be even 5 united, 10 united, like that. So when carpels are free, many carpel free, apocarpus. Many carpels united, syncarpus. Now see, this is apocarpus condition and syncarpus condition जो हमने अभी बोला. This is like real pictures which are there even in NCERT, even in 12th. Okay, see, there are many carpels. ये देखो यहाँ पे ये जो छोटे छोटे ड्रॉ किए हैं ना, they are many carpels and the carpels are free. You find it united, but it is not so. So this black colored one is one carpel. Okay, then this red one is another carpel. Okay, so these are many carpels. Okay, see the word, these are many carpels and they are free. So many times the question is framed by showing this diagram. What is this condition? In which plant it is found? Okay, so this is apocarpus condition. And there, see, these are all different stigmas fused. Many stigmas fused. And this is one single, the style and combination of ovaries. Okay, so it is syncarpus condition. So what we'll say here, these are many carpels united. Apocarpus, syncarpus. Chalo, come to next part, that is placentation. Okay, देखो diagram number 6.15. Come to placentation. See, this is a diagram explaining variety of placentation in lengthwise section as well as transverse section. In lengthwise section as well as transverse section. So placentation में एक सिंपल सी बात मैं आपको बोलती हूँ. देखो, आपने मटार खाया होगा. P, once you unfold, once you open up the legume, okay, वो जो शेंग होती है, उसको तोड़ोगे, तो isn't it appear like this? Okay, it will open, and from one side all the seeds are present. Okay, you open the fruit, it's also called pod. Legume is pod. Okay, उसके अंदर एक margin पे पूरे rounded मटार seeds present है. Isn't it the placentation? So this placentation is marginal placentation. ये placentation कौन सा है? Marginal. Okay, see, marginal placentation. All the placentas are present at one margin. Look at this. So what is placenta? Placenta is ovule to ovary wall. बराबर? So just imagine कि ये ovary wall है, इसके अंदर placenta के ऊपर ovule है. Ripen होने के बाद ये हो गया fruit. वो जो ovary थी वो हो गई fruit, और वो जो ovules थे वो बन गए seed. Okay, वो बन गए seed. So on one margin all the placenta are attached. It is called marginal placentation. If you cut it in transverse section, अगर आप इसको कट करते हो तो it will appear like this. Okay, see, this is one placenta and one ovule. इसको transverse section लेने के बाद ये हमको TS नजर आएगा. Okay, so this is transverse section and this one is lengthwise section. ऐसे कट किया तो हमको ये transverse section दिखेगा. Okay, so that's why I'm showing you this diagram, explaining you LS as well as TS. Anything can be asked in a diagram based question. Now this is, see, parietal placentation. What is parietal? The placenta are present on the side walls. Placenta are present on the side wall. So it will appear like this. Okay, this is again TS and this is lengthwise section में वो ऐसे दिखेगा. Okay, now look at this. This is axile. ये center का axis है. Okay, 3 ovaries है. This is one ovary, this is second ovary, third ovary. Right? These 3 ovaries are connected to each other. Okay, ये total ऐसे connection develop हुआ है इस प्रकार से. और ये center का part जो है, it is forming a common axis. Okay, and on that axis the placenta are present. On that axis, the placenta are present. So, on the central axis, the placenta is present. It's called axial placentation. In lengthwise section, it will appear like this. Just imagine करो lady's finger, आपकी मम्मा cut करके सब्जी बनाती है. Isn't it appearing like this? Okay. Then this one is a free central. Free central में ये देखो यहाँ पे जो ये red, ये अभी मैंने फिर से येलो वॉल ड्रॉ की है, वो यहाँ पे थे, इस प्रकार से थे, लेकिन वो बाद में चले गए. ओके, ये मॉडिफिकेशन होता रहेगा. ओके, ये मॉडिफिकेशन होता रहेगा. तो ये जब चले जाएंगे तो ये बनेगा फ्री सेंट्रल प्लासेंटेशन. ओके, नाउ दिस इज बेसल प्लासेंटेशन. बेसल मैंगो, देखो मैंगो का अगर मैं यहाँ पे ड्रॉ करूं, ओके, ये मैंगो का समझ लो ये स्टॉक है और ये पूरा इस प्रकार से मैंगो है. ओके, तो मैंगो की सीड देखो यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट होती है, isn't it? Okay, so this is basal placentation. They are one-seeded fruits. This is basal placentation. Okay, and superficial is not much explained in NCERT. Okay, so total NCERT content यहाँ पे आता है. Okay, NCERT हम पढ़ेंगे, उसके पहले एक बेहतरीन क्लिप देख लेते हैं जिसमें आपको ये अच्छे से समझाने में मदद होगी. You will be very easily able to understand the content. Okay.
Objective: to study about the placentation. The method of arrangement of ovules within the ovary is called placentation. The placentation is of different types. They are marginal, axial, parietal, basal, and free central. Marginal placentation. Marginal placentation is seen in a monocarpellary unilocular ovary. In the ovary, the placenta forms a ridge along the ventral suture, and ovules are born on this ridge forming two rows. Marginal placentation is seen in Pisum. Pisum is a member of the family Fabaceae. Axial placentation. Axial placentation is seen in bicarpellary to multicarpellary syncarpous ovary. In this placentation, carpels fuse together so that the ventral sutures unite at a point and form the central axis. The axis bears the ovules. Usually the number of locules is equal to the number of carpels. Axial placentation is seen in China rose, tomato, lemon, and lilium. Hibiscus rosa sinensis is the botanical name of China rose. Hibiscus is a member of the family Malvaceae. Lycopersicum esculentum is the botanical name of tomato plant. Lycopersicum is a member of the family Stolanaceae. Citrus limon is the botanical name of lemon plant. Citrus is a member of the family Rutaceae. Lilium condidum is the botanical name of lily plant. Lilium is a member of the family Liliaceae. Parietal placentation. Parietal placentation is seen in bicarpellary to multicarpellary syncarpous ovary. The ovary is generally unilocular due to the fusion of carpels at their margins in the periphery, and ovules are born on the inner wall of the ovary along the fused margins. There are as many placentae as the number of carpels. In mustard and argemone, the ovary becomes two-chambered or two-loculed by the formation of a false partition called replum. Brassica nigra is the botanical name of mustard plant. Brassica is a member of the family Brassicaceae. Argemone mexicana is the botanical name of poppy plant. Argemone is a member of the family Papaveraceae. Basal placentation. In basal placentation, at the base of the ovary, a single placenta is present. Usually, a single ovule is attached to it. This placentation is seen in bicarpellary, syncarpous, unilocular ovaries. Basal placentation is seen in the ovaries of sunflower and marigold. Tagetes erecta is the botanical name of marigold plant. Helianthus anus is the botanical name of sunflower plant. Both Helianthus and Tagetes belong to the family Asteraceae. Free central placentation. Free central placentation is seen in bicarpellary to multicarpellary, syncarpous unilocular ovary. The placentation is originally axile, but during the course of time, the partition walls called septa are broken down, making the ovary unilocular with ovules around the central axis. Free central placentation is seen in the ovaries of Dianthus and Primrose. Primula vulgaris is the botanical name of primrose plant. Primula is a member of the family Primulaceae. Dianthus pavonius is the botanical name of peacock eye-pink. Dianthus is a member of the family Caryophyllaceae.
Chalo, let us read NCERT. Okay, and related. एक बार अच्छे से दिमाग में टर्मिनोलॉजी बैठ गई तो ये डेवलप कैसे हुआ उसके बारे में सोचते हैं. Okay, so we are on page number 75. Placentation. The arrangement of ovule within the ovary is known as placentation. Underline definition पूछेंगे. Definition of placentation. The arrangement of ovules within the ovary is known as placentation. The placentation are of different types. Placentations are of different types. Namely, marginal, axial, parietal, basal, central, and free central. Okay, so central and free central. Okay, so ये प्रकार में दोनों. Okay, then in marginal placentation, the placenta form a ridge along the ventral suture of the ovary. Okay, अब देखो ये जो पॉइंट है जहां पे प्लासेंटा अटैच्ड है, ये पॉइंट हुआ. ओके, इसको बोलते हैं वेंट्रल फ्यूचर. इसका ये है पूरा वेंट्रल फ्यूचर. फ्यूचर इज लाइक, ये पहले ऐसे ओपन था, ये ऐसे ओपन था, बाद में रोल हो गया. ओके, रोल हो गया. तो ये जो पॉइंट है इट्स कॉल्ड वेंट्रल फ्यूचर. इन किंगडम प्लांटे आई विल एक्सप्लेन दिस इन डिटेल. So right now you just underline this word ventral suture. Okay, write down. Because of rolling of the leaf, the suture joins. Because of rolling, ऐसे open leaf था, ये roll हो गया, तो ये suture बन गया. Because of rolling of the leaf, the suture forms. By joining, the suture forms. इतना लिख लो, बाकी बाद में समझेगा. ठीक है, चल. So in marginal placentation the placenta form a ridge along the ventral suture. ये पूरा ridge बनेगा ventral suture के यहाँ of the ovary, and the ovules are born on this ridge. ये पूरे ovules जो है ये ridge पे, जो हमने अभी placenta ड्रॉ किए थे, याद है ना? ओके, हमने placenta ड्रॉ किए थे. One placenta. Okay, so along the ridge the placenta are present, forming as in P. Okay, so इसका example P. चलो लिख लो NCERT में. मार्जिनल प्लासेंटेशन A डायग्राम है. A डायग्राम के बाजू लिख लो एग्जाम्पल P. डायग्राम और एग्जाम्पल एक जगह हो. Okay, then when the placenta is axial and the ovules are attached to in the multilocular ovary. ये देखो, ये एक्साइल, ये लॉक्यूल मतलब इसका चेम्बर. ओके, 1 2 3 चेम्बर है इसके पास. ओके, सो इट इज प्रेजेंट ऑन द एक्सिस ऑफ यूनियन. ओके, 3 ओवरी यूनाइट होके यहाँ पे ये बना है. सो इट इज द मल्टीलॉक्यूलर ओवरी का जो प्लासेंटा. ओके, एक्सिस है, प्लासेंटा वो एक्सिस पे होगा. ओके, सो When the placenta is axile and the ovules are attached to the multilocular ovary, the placentation is axile. Example, China rose, tomato, lemon. लिख लो आप लोग, China rose, tomato, lemon. Okay, अब आपको ये प्लासेंटेशन ना, whenever you cut the salad, you can see it. Okay, कुकुम्बर का, then लेडीज फिंगर का. okay, जब भी सब्जी काटते हो तो आपको ये क्लियरली दिखाई देगा, थोड़ा आंखें खोल के उसकी तरफ देखो. okay, so it is axile placentation. अभी क्लिप में भी हमको अच्छे से समझ में आया. Then in parietal placentation, the ovule develops on the inner wall. Okay, this is parietal. It develops on inner wall. Okay, not on the central wall. Okay, ये central था, ये outer part का है. Develops on the, in parietal placentation, the ovule develops on the inner wall of the ovary or on peripheral part. Okay, so inner wall में मतलब यहाँ पे भी develop हो सकता है, ऐसे यहाँ पे भी develop हो सकता है. Wait a second. Okay, it will present यहाँ पे भी होगा parietal में. Okay, या on the attachment भी होगा. Ovary is one chambered, but it becomes two chambered due to formation of false septum is mustard and argemone. Mustard and argemone. Okay, we are talking about parietal placentation. Okay, लिख लो example. I repeat, in parietal placentation, ovule develop on the inner wall of the ovary or on the peripheral part. Ovary is one chambered, but it becomes two chambered due to formation of false septa. बीच में एक छोटा वॉल डेवलप होता है फ्रूट फॉर्मेशन के वक्त. एग्जाम्पल, मस्टर्ड, अर्जेमोन. When the ovule are born on the central axis and septa are absent, ovules are born on the central axis, but this transfers, ये septa absent है. Okay, ये septa absent है. They are not present. Look at this. Okay, then it is present on the axile, but septa are absent. Then the placentation is free central. Example, dianthus and primrose. लिख लिए example. The placentation is free central. Dianthus, primrose, placentation is free central. The placenta develops at the base of the ovary and a single ovule is attached to it, as in sunflower is and in marigold. Okay, so basal में क्या होगा ये हमने बोला. Okay, जिसका एग्जाम्पल मैंने बोला था, मैंगो को रिलेट करके देखा था हमने. Right, so it is attached to the base of the ovary is basal placentation. Example, sunflower, marigold and mango. Sunflower, marigold and mango. Okay, so बस आपको क्या करना है रिवीजन के लिए, whenever you are dealing with vegetables, cutting fruits, cutting vegetables, you can monitor कि सीड का अरेंजमेंट कैसा है, फ्रूट के अंदर सीड कहाँ पे है. It will be a revision, but stick to NCERT examples. चलो रट्टा मारते हैं, look at the diagram. Marginal placentation P, marginal placentation P, marginal placentation P. Right, then axial placentation, China rose, tomato, lemon. Axial placentation, China rose, tomato, lemon. China rose, tomato, lemon. Then parietal placentation, mustard, argemone. Mustard, argemone, parietal placentation. Then central, what we say is free central is found in dianthus, primrose. Free central, dianthus, primrose. Free central, dianthus, primrose. Basal placentation, mango, sunflower, marigold. Basal placentation, mango, sunflower, marigold. Right, so here we completed gynoecium. अब थोड़ा हम डेवलपमेंट की तरफ जाएंगे, बिकॉज ओके हम यहाँ पे पूरी अब थोड़ी डेवलपमेंट की प्रोसेस देखेंगे, बिकॉज ओवरी मैच्योर टू फ्रूट. सो फर्टिलाइजेशन के पहले जैसे ओवरी थी उसी टाइप का फ्रूट बाद में बनता है. फर्टिलाइजेशन के पहले जहां पे ओव्यूल होते हैं फर्टिलाइजेशन के बाद वही ओव्यूल वही जगह पे सीड बनेंगे। तो थोड़े अब डेवलपमेंटल प्रोसेस पे ध्यान देंगे एंड विल कंटिन्यू विथ फ्रूट। पॉज केलं, स्टॉप केलं ना मग आता।